Hey there YouTube, France Hopper here. It's Saturday the 9th of February and going to be unboxing a new little gadget tonight. This is the Osmo Pocket. If you're not familiar with the Osmo lineup, you might be familiar with who makes it, DJI. They're well known for their drones, but they also make a lot of gimbals. I have one for my iPhone, the Osmo Mobile 2, and I like it a lot. It really makes a difference having a gimbal to stabilize your video via hardware, and it works quite well. The downside to that is it is rather large, and it does shoot the video from the iPhone, which is good, but also drains your battery really fast. And it does make up for that by having a USB port in it, so you can charge your phone. But when DJI announced this little guy, was kind of very interested in it. Because it is, as you can see, pocket-sized. And the video that I've seen from it looks pretty good. It has about 2 hours of battery life. It does not have internal storage, which I would say would be the one and only thing I would like for it to have in a Generation 2. It instead takes a micro SD card, and if you're going to shoot in the 4K that this thing actually supports, make sure you get one of those Class 3 cards. The ones are not going to cut it. Those are really a lot better for 1080p. But let's take a look at the box. It is a pretty plain and simple box, really. That's the front of it. Not really anything on the sides. The back side is where really pretty much everything else is. And this has a camera on it, so it is pricier than the Osmo Mobile for your phone. But ironically, this does still need a phone to set it up. You do have to download the DJI Mimo app to actually register it like any other DJI product. But other than that, this thing can go pretty much solo on itself. I've heard the controls on it leave something to be desired, but we'll see how it goes. And I have to laugh that it's made for iPhone, because obviously it apparently works with Android too. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's see if we can open this guy up. I took pretty much all of the tape and wrapping off it already, because this is really quite well packed. And apparently this is much more well packed than I thought. Although, actually, now we're starting to get somewhere. Alright, well, we got some cards slipping out here. This is, for more information, scan QR code. You have Osmo Shield, so if you want to extend the warranty on this, you can do that. That's a thing that DJI offers. If you think you're going to be banging your stuff up a lot or really want to protect your investment, I would say go for it. Wow, this really does not come off easily at all. Probably going to have to rip the darn thing to get it open. Alright, you know what? We're going to get it open through the magic of editing. And a little bit of magic later, and we're back. One thing I will say, if you're not 100% sure about this, buy it from somewhere that has a really good return policy, because good luck getting the packaging back to them in one piece. Here is the actual foam case. There's a little DJI logo here, which you might be able to see. Other than that, it's a plain white box, nothing really to see. But if you open it up, there is the Osmo Pocket, and it does come with a carrying case, which is actually quite nice. This is the carrying case here. It's pretty basic. It's a hard shell case that will at least protect the lens so it's not bouncing around in your pocket unprotected. In here, we have some of the cables and adapters that actually snap onto this thing. So it comes with a lightning connection as well as a USB-C connection. And the device itself charges with USB-C. And then we have all of the documentation, which you can pretty much get online, so I'll spare you all that boring stuff. And it does have a wrist strap, which probably goes under the device somehow. Find out in the manual. And here is the actual Osmo Pocket itself. It is, seriously, a gimbal that fits in your pocket. And that's all there is to it. It's tiny. It's really, really tiny. It does have a touchscreen on it, which is what this guy is here. It's not huge. There's your micro SD slot. You got your record, your power. It does only have one microphone. It's front facing, but they do, of course, sell an adapter that you can use for a 3.5 millimeter, so you can have your own external mic. Let's see if this thing has any charge on it. And we'll go ahead and fire it up if it does. Let's see. Maybe not. Unless it's the other button. Oh, there you go. It's the not record button. But boom, 5 seconds, this thing's on. We're going to do English. And now it's saying to activate it. So this is the part where you download the DJI app and you plug it into your phone. And after that, you're good to go. So there you have it. That is the Osmo Pocket. I will be playing around with this thing, and hopefully I'll get you some neat video out of it. That's it. Alright, I lied. I'm kind of good at that. Thought you might want to see how it actually connects into a phone, so obviously I have an iPhone, so you stick the little adapter on like so. You take your phone like so. This is the part where I attempt to get the lightning port without looking at it. And ta-da! I already have the Mimo app installed, so I agree to disagree. Yes, access photos, allow location, still agree to disagree. And hardware needs to be activated for the first time when connected. You'll have a 1-year warranty. Sure, we can upload. Oh man, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Upload device information, or not. There we go. That took a few taps. And next. And activate after login. So you do have to download or, register for DJI app. But that's what it looks like plugged into the phone. Once it is plugged into your phone, you can control it from the phone and everything as well, so you don't have to go off the tiny little screen. So it is actually pretty nice because, it still is an external camera that is maybe better than your phone, maybe not. But there you have it. Neat little device. I'm going to set this thing up and play around with it a little bit. So that will be it for real now.